Matt Roloff shares rare photo with ex-wife Amy after Caryn Chandler split. Today, we're diving into some fresh news that's got fans buzzing. Matt Roloff recently shared a rare photo with his ex-wife, Amy Roloff, just weeks after his surprising split from fiancée Caryn Chandler. What's going on here? Is there more to this story? Let's break it all down in today's video. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and ring the bell so you don't miss any updates on your favorite reality TV stars. Alright, let's get started. On August 9th, 2025, Matt Roloff posted something that caught everyone's attention. A photo featuring himself, his ex-wife Amy Roloff, her husband Chris Merrick, and their granddaughter Lila. The caption read, "Amy, Chris, and I celebrating Lila's big sporting win" at the Dwarf Athletic events in San Diego last July. This wasn't just any family photo. It was a rare moment of Matt and Amy together, smiling for the camera after years of navigating a complicated post-divorce relationship. And the timing? Oh, it's juicy, because this comes hot on the heels of Matt's breakup with Caryn Chandler. So, why is this photo such a big deal? Let's rewind a bit and unpack the context. Matt and Amy Roloff, the stars of Little People, Big World, were married for nearly 30 years before their divorce in 2016. They share 4 kids, twins Zach and Jeremy, daughter Molly, and son Jacob, and their journey as a family with dwarfism has been the heart of the show since it premiered in 2006. But their split wasn't exactly smooth sailing. There's been tension, disagreements, and plenty of drama, especially when it comes to Roloff Farms, the family's iconic pumpkin patch and tourist destination in Oregon. Now, fast forward to July 2025, when Matt dropped a bombshell. He and his fiancée, Caryn Chandler, had called off their engagement after 8 years together. Fans were shocked, and speculation has been running wild ever since. So, when Matt posted this photo with Amy, it sent the internet into a frenzy. Are Matt and Amy getting closer again? Was Amy involved in the split? And what does this mean for the Roloff family? Let's dive into the details. First, let's talk about Matt and Caryn's relationship. Caryn Chandler first entered the Roloff family orbit as a longtime employee at Roloff Farms, where she worked as a manager for over a decade. She and Matt didn't start dating until 2017, about a year after his divorce from Amy was finalized. Their romance played out on Little People, Big World, with Caryn becoming a familiar face on the show. Fans had mixed feelings. Some loved her down-to-earth vibe, while others felt she was stepping into Amy's territory, especially since Caryn had worked so closely with the family during Matt and Amy's marriage. In 2021, Matt and Caryn took a big step by moving in together, splitting their time between Oregon and a retirement home they bought in Arizona. Then, in April 2023, Matt proposed and Caryn said yes. The couple announced plans for a simple but elegant wedding in 2024, and fans were gearing up for a possible TLC wedding special. Matt even jokingly told fans on Instagram, "You all kept telling me to put a ring on her, so I did." It seemed like Matt had found his happily ever after. But then, on July 22nd, 2025, Matt took to Instagram with some tough news. In a heartfelt post, he wrote, "Caryn and I have decided to part ways and end our engagement. Life's a continued journey, and this is the right step for us at this time. We remain amicable and will always appreciate the many wonderful memories we have shared." He emphasized staying positive and moving forward, but noticeably, he didn't share any specific reasons for the split. Caryn has stayed quiet on social media since the announcement, leaving fans to piece things together. Now here's where things get interesting. While Matt described the breakup as amicable, some sources suggest it wasn't quite so mutual. According to insiders cited by outlets like TV shows Ace, Caryn was the one who pulled the plug on the relationship, reportedly feeling fed up with certain dynamics. Could those dynamics involve Matt's ongoing connection to his ex-wife, Amy, or the complexities of blending families? Fans have been speculating, and some even point to Amy as a possible factor in the split. But before we get to that, let's talk about this photo and what it tells us. This photo, taken at the Dwarf Athletic events in San Diego last July, shows Matt and Amy putting on a united front for their granddaughter Lila, who is the daughter of their son Zach and his wife Tori. Lila, who also has dwarfism, was celebrating a big win at the event, and her grandparents were there to cheer her on. Chris Merrick, Amy's husband since 2021, is also in the picture, smiling alongside them. It's a heartwarming moment, no doubt, but the timing has raised eyebrows.
Why?
Because Matt and Amy haven't always been on the best terms. Their divorce was messy at times, with disagreements over the farm's future and how to co-parent their kids. Amy has been open about feeling uneasy around Caryn, especially since Caryn worked at the farm during their marriage. In a 2024 episode of Little People, Big World, Amy described her relationship with Caryn as cordial, but made it clear they weren't going to be best friends. She even said she avoids getting nitty-gritty and personal with Caryn. Meanwhile, Caryn has talked about setting boundaries with the Roloff family, noting that less is more when it comes to blending families. So, seeing Matt and Amy together, smiling for a photo, feels like a big deal. Fans on Instagram were quick to react with comments like, "Glad to see you and Amy come together to support the grandkids," and "Good to see you all together." Lila will always remember this. Others, though, were more skeptical, with one user writing, "Why is her arm by Matt? Seems peculiar," and another asking, "Why you have to take picture with the ex?" Clearly, this photo stirred up a lot of emotions. The fan reactions have been all over the place. Some Little People, Big World viewers are thrilled to see Matt and Amy coexisting peacefully, especially for their grandkids. One commenter wrote, "Love seeing Amy and Chris with you doing family things. You are all good people." But others are reading into the timing, especially since it comes so soon after Matt's split from Caryn. On X, fans didn't hold back, with one post saying, "Caryn didn't see that money coming in and said I'm out," and another speculating, "She finally realized how awful he is?" Harsh, right? There's even a theory floating around that Amy might have played a role in Matt and Caryn's breakup. Some fans point to Amy's lingering influence over Roloff Farms and her strong personality as possible reasons Caryn decided to walk away. One article from TV Season and Spoilers suggested that Amy's presence in Matt's life, especially when it comes to family events, might have been too much for Caryn to handle long-term. But is there any truth to this? Matt's caption about the photo doesn't hint at any drama. He focuses on celebrating Lila's achievement and keeps things positive. Still, the speculation is running rampant. To understand why this photo is such a big deal, we need to look at Matt and Amy's history. After their divorce, they had to navigate co-owning Roloff Farms and co-parenting their kids while filming a reality show. That's not easy. There were moments of tension, like when Matt decided not to sell the farm to his son Zach, which caused a major rift. Zach even called out Matt publicly in 2022, accusing him of manipulating the narrative around the farm sale. Amy, meanwhile, has been vocal about wanting to move forward with her life with Chris, but she's also stayed connected to the farm and the family's legacy. Despite the challenges, Matt and Amy have worked hard to maintain a respectful relationship, especially for their kids and grandkids. They've been spotted together at family events before, but this recent photo feels different because of the context. With Caryn out of the picture, some fans are wondering if Matt and Amy are growing closer, not romantically, but as co-grandparents and former partners who share a deep history. Here's my take. I don't think there's anything romantic going on between Matt and Amy. Amy's happily married to Chris, and Matt's post makes it clear this was about supporting Lila. But I do think this moment shows how far they've come since their divorce. It's not easy to put aside differences, especially after 27 years of marriage and a public split, but they're doing it for their family. And that's something fans can appreciate, even if the timing of the photo has sparked some wild theories. Let's circle back to Matt and Caryn's split for a second. Why did they break up? Matt's been tight-lipped about the details, and Caryn hasn't commented publicly. Some fans think it's because Little People, Big World ended after its 25th season in 2024, which might have changed the dynamic for Matt and Caryn. Others point to Caryn's decision to step back from the farm years ago, citing too many disagreements. There's also the fact that blending families is tough. Matt's kids, especially Zach, haven't always been on the best terms with him, and Caryn's role in the family dynamic might have added strain. One fan comment on Instagram summed it up. The affair ruined your marriage, your relationship with your children to an extent. You embarrass them in public. There's still time to make it right with your family.
Ouch.
That comment refers to rumors that Matt and Caryn's relationship started before his divorce from Amy was finalized, though neither has confirmed this. Amy did hint at infidelity in her memoir, but it's never been proven. Regardless, the split has left fans divided. Some are Team Caryn, while others think Matt's better off focusing on his family. Another layer to this story is Roloff Farms itself. Matt's been trying to sell part of the farm for years, and that decision has caused tension with his kids, especially Zach. Amy still has a stake in the farm, and her presence in Matt's life, whether through business or family events, might have been a sticking point for Caryn. Some fans speculate that Caryn's departure could open the door for Matt to repair his relationships with his kids, and maybe even work more closely with Amy on the farm's future. So, what's next for Matt? He's hinted at moving forward with positivity and trust, but with little people, big world off the air, we might not get the full scoop on camera. Amy confirmed in 2024 that there are no plans for new episodes, and Zach and Tori have stepped away from the show to focus on their own path. Matt's also been open about being okay with the show ending, saying he feels secure with the 400-plus episodes they've produced. But this photo with Amy suggests he's still very much connected to the Roloff family legacy, and maybe this is a chance for him to rebuild some bridges. The fan response to this whole situation has been a roller coaster. Some are cheering for Matt and Amy's co-grandparenting moment, while others are throwing shade at Caryn or speculating about drama. One thing's clear, the Roloff family still knows how to keep us talking. Whether it's a heartfelt family reunion or a juicy breakup rumor, little people, big world fans are invested in every twist and turn. Alright, let's wrap this up. Matt Roloff's rare photo with Amy after split from Caryn Chandler is a moment that's got everyone buzzing. It's a reminder that family ties run deep, even after divorce and drama. While we may never know the full story behind Matt and Caryn's breakup, this photo shows that Matt and Amy are committed to showing up for their grandkids, and that's something worth celebrating.